I got the fan running, but you know, it's probably far enough away that it's not a big deal. I'm recording this kind of early because I'm streaming like right now. Not right now, but like when I'm uploading this, I'm probably streaming. Maybe, probably, hopefully. I don't know. I wanted to stream. I want to stream War of Crown today. I wanted to stream it. I don't know. Sometime eventually, I've wanted to stream it because everybody's talking about it. Juwa's making videos on it. Dizboy's making videos on it. I gotta. I don't know. I wanted to watch Dizzy's videos, but then like I also want to do my own sort of first impressions of this thing because he sounds pretty interesting. So I'm gonna play it. And I don't know. I was busy doing a lot of shit today, but I was just like, yeah, fuck it, let's stream tonight. And then I was like, well, I'd only be able to stream for like 40 minutes, so here I am recording this just a little bit early, and then I'm gonna get that produced and uploaded, or starts when I start the uploading, I'm gonna start the streaming, and then at some point during the stream, I'm just gonna fuck with my computer a little bit and get that get it what am I saying? Get it scheduled. Get it scheduled for uploading. I mean, well, I say that I'm streaming right now because I say that I'm streaming, you know, as this video actually goes live. And that's what the joke is. But I might get super bored of it and just want to go to sleep. If I do end up, you know, streaming for the next 3 hours, I don't know what this game is gonna be like. You know, Dizzy likes it a lot. Jua's made a handful of videos on it, so it's probably alright. So I want to give it a try. Let's turn that fan off, though. That's unnecessary. I mean, it's good, but it's probably unnecessary. Is that game too loud? That game's probably too loud. I had it that loud because I wanted to hear it over the fan, but now the fan's turned off, and my voice hasn't really changed. Yeah. I mean, today we were just filling out a whole bunch of paperwork or whatever, filling out this big old questionnaire thing for the army, for the for the for the army, for taking the physical and everything. I had to call up. I ended up calling a handful of people, but I only actually got one person to talk to. One of my old friends signed them up as a reference, so they're probably gonna get a call, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, has Zeke killed a man?" And then he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, 2 or 3," and then they're gonna be like, "Yep, not allowed in the army." I don't really know what that was. Yeah, you know, 2 or 3. You know, the normal amount. Just a handful. Just a light little handful. Um, just, you know, just enough. Just enough. I don't know what I'm talking about. I am, like, already a little bit tired. Even though I've been sleeping in, I don't know, it's just been, like... I've probably been sleeping in too much. I don't know. Tomorrow I gotta wake up kinda early. Not that early, though, because they gotta head out. We gotta head back to the recruitment center or whatever to drop off the paperwork we just filled out because they need it 72 hours before the actual thing. So, yeah. And then that's the last time I go over there until Monday when I actually start taking the test and everything. And if all goes well, they'll tell me what things I'm allowed to do, and then I'll choose a thing, and then I'll wait for 3 or 4 months, and then ship out, and hey, look, I'm in the army. Well, as soon as I enlist, I'm in the army. If I enlist. I'm probably not going to enlist, you know, Tuesday, unless immediately a job is available that's like perfect or whatever. And I still haven't decided on what's the perfect job. Just probably anything. I mean, the broadcasting thing would be nice. There's also some multimedia stuff that's pretty cool. or like anything with tech, you know, cyber defense, shit like that. That's probably pretty cool. I mean, whatever I choose, you know, they're gonna ship me. Or not gonna. Yeah, they're gonna ship me out and they're gonna train me, like right there. Whenever they're gonna train me wherever's closest. And they're gonna train me for whatever the fucking job I choose. Um, so you know that's gonna be cool. Oh god, I hope I'm not hitting the mic when I do that. Am I? Maybe, because the mic is like way below me. I'm blowing down with my nose. Maybe I should stop. I don't really know how to use this mic. I don't know. It's all right. Yeah, this is the one thing again. I wanted to see if that was quiet mode. It's not. It's not quiet mode. Wait, we got to see if the mic is still running. I'm actually powering the mic with the controller to drive the controller's battery down. I think it might. Well, quiet mode might actually be bad for stream if I want to stream. I mean, if I want to stream, I do want to stream with the fan going. I mean, it's best. It's best to do that with like you know, like the Minecraft streams or whatever, with the fucking with all the shit happening on the computer with the because I can have the phone so far away, and even still I can have the phone relatively far away. About here, I'm holding the phone arms width away. I can't really control how far the mic is. You know, like I can try to yell sort of off in this direction, and then I'm not as close to the mic. But with the old mic, you know, I could push. I mean, I've done these demonstrations before, but I could push it way the fuck far away and be like ah, and then bring it all close and be like ah. I can still get pretty close in there if I want to, but I can't, you know, bring it way the far out if I want to yell or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Things have been going all right. I don't want to read Shield anymore. I don't. I'm getting very tired of it. It's, I don't know, just a lot of it. I don't think it's as good. I think it started out really well, and then it sort of slowly went downhill, and it had some good parts, but I just don't care about it anymore. So I made a little poll thing. I made a bunch of polls because on YouTube you can have cards, and in the cards you can have polls. But you can't have the same poll. Like, you can't say, okay, this is the poll, and then put a link to that poll in all of the videos. Each video can have its own poll. So I just made 4 of the same poll in 4 different videos, and I'm going to compare the results, and they're all there. Yesterday's Kumo, today's Kumo, and as well as the yesterday, what uploaded was potentially the very last Shield, and today the other one uploaded Deprive. I put the poll in that as well, so it's 4 videos. And if nobody does anything about it, I'm probably just gonna just do Deprived daily. That's one of the options. There's 3 options. Like the poll is just called I don't want to do Shield anymore, and then the first option is too bad, read it anyway, and then the second is do Deprived daily, and then the third is read this instead, or read something else. Originally I said read this, and then in quotations I wrote like recommend something, and then I was like, well, that's weird because then it's like if everybody who chooses that recommends something, then it's like, I don't know. But if they just say read something else, then I can be like, okay, what sounds good? Or I can find some things of my own, or if somebody does drop some sort of recommendation, because I feel like I've gotten a different recommendation in the past, and you know, there are a handful of other web novels or light novels that are, you know, pretty good out there in the world that I could try reading. So maybe you know, I'll look around myself, possibly. Maybe I won't find a reincarnated into another world light novel, because that's fucking all of them. Well, Axe Bear isn't. Axe Bear is a uh, the VR MMO thing. So it's sort of like another world, but it's within a game. Even though most otherworld stories are like games, this is kind of different. So it's more like it's it's Sword Art Online, except good. No, I mean it's nothing like Sword Art Online. It just there are a lot of VR MMO stories, despite sort of things not existing yet. I don't know. People have it very worked out how games would actually work in VR MMOs. Like how anything works in a VR MMO. People know, even though the technology isn't quite there yet. People know. I don't know. Everything kind of works differently. You know, some things are like mentally controlled. Sometimes it's like in Sword Art Online, you swipe your fingers. There's a whole video about how that game would actually suck ass if it were a game, and part of it was just the UI is garbage. Because you do this weird swiping motion, and then you have to go to like 4 menus to do one thing, and like scroll a whole lot. It's like if you could just do it mentally, then that would just be so much better. But at the same time, we don't know if our minds are actually capable of doing that, of understanding that sort of bring up the menu brain prompt, you know? Because brains are complicated. Virtual reality kind of doesn't exist in any of the ways that people have fantasized about. I mean, it exists in sort of like a visual kind of thing, you know, like VR headsets. I have a VR headset. I did a video with a VR game, but it doesn't exist to the point where your brain completely gets put into this new world. It's just, you know, the visuals you're experiencing, and they're also, you know, there's haptic feedback suits you can get, and like I don't know, other shit. That's about it though. I mean, yeah, it's eyes and sounds and haptic feedback you can do as well. I don't think they have any scent replicators yet. And you know, haptic feedback is just like woof, got a vibration on my shoulder when somebody punched me there, or just got shot there. So I don't know, it's something like that. It's not really like like some sort of fake pain. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't fucking know. I haven't even really looked that much into haptic feedback. It sounds really weird to me actually. Google's April Fool's ads, one of them, Google Gnome was great, but the other one was I don't remember what it was called, but it was like whenever you do a VR game, somebody will go over to your house and they'll do things to you while you're playing the VR game so that you're more immersed. You know, like they'll spritz you with a water bottle if there's a bunch of water. Shit. Really ridiculous. Google Gnome is great. The other, I mean, it was a funny commercial, but it would not make a good product. I'm gonna turn off that fan because you know it is making noise. There's another fan in the background too. There's the computer fan running. Um, that fan that fan's definitely making noise. But I don't know. I'll probably end up just leaving it for the stream if there's even a stream. If there's a stream. God, when did I start this? I don't know. Oh, I can't know. Oh, right, because I didn't start the audio backup thing because I didn't think that would be necessary with the with this mic. So I don't know when I started recording. So I can just end it now. Just I don't think I really want to, but it's an option. It's an option. um, I don't know. I might stream some Minecraft or something tomorrow because that is fun. You know, when I'm doing it, it is actually pretty fun. I have yet to play it on my own, but it is fun. I might actually ask my friend, the very same that I would that I had or that I mentioned earlier that I put down as a list for the thing. I might see if he wants to join me for that. If you do like a Minecraft thing, if we can find like a server or something. Um, there are a handful of ways to run your own server. I don't recall exactly how. If it's like a network strain as opposed to a heavy CPU strain, then I would probably be able to get away with doing it. You can also like pay services to do that. So they'll put your Minecraft server on their servers. You know, their physical computers that can run that shit. Um, but yeah, if there's I don't remember. It's been a very long time. I mean, this is a guy like a that lives near me-ish. This is middle school friends. Um, God, how far? I think I haven't seen him in a really long time, but he still lives kind of far out. I think he's probably gonna. I mentioned it to him on the phone. I mentioned, I told him, my birthday's coming up. Probably gonna hang out with some friends and shit. So I invited him to that, I guess. I want him to meet Ben because Ben's cool and he's cool, and they haven't met. They're like two of my closest friends. They haven't met yet. They don't live near each other though. I don't live near either of them. I live in the middle of nowhere, and I haven't been to school in like 2 years. Well, I haven't been to high school in 2 years. It was in college. I don't know. The classes in college, like, they didn't last long enough for me to make any friends. There was one guy who I ended up talking to for a really long time, just at lunch, just one time, and he was really cool. But like, I didn't get his phone number. I don't even think I caught his name, and he was just there because he had to, like, he had an appointment, and I was there for lunch because I was usually there at that time, but he was not. So I was like, I'm never gonna see this guy again. He was super cool though, you know. It's just that kind of thing, that sort of fleeting. Like, I never made any really good friends. There was one guy I liked kind of talking to after psychology class. I would try to walk with him to his next class and chat with him for a while. But I don't know, we didn't get very close. We just sort of, talked about games and shit. I don't know. I don't think he liked me very much. He didn't like me at first. I think he grew on me, or I grew on him a little bit. Um, Other than that, I don't know. Like, there's a bunch of people that I just talked to because I sort of ended up near them, but I wasn't always near them because the classes didn't last very long. The semester didn't last very long. And we just sort of ended up different places, Nobody lived on campus, so there wasn't any, like, shit like that because it's a community college, so I didn't make any friends there. I don't know. I had like kind of friends, but I didn't make any lasting friends. That's what I'm saying. Um, oh, god fucking damn it. This is why I hate her. I hate her. I hate that she does that. I don't like that. I don't like that I'm not in control. Nah, I don't know. Part of it's that. No, yeah. I'm gonna end this episode. Get it producing and get it. It's gonna feel right up. Get it producing, get it uploading. And after it's producing, I'm gonna start the uploading, and then I'm gonna start streaming because I don't know, I want to. Yeah. Well, I was gonna do tongue clicks, right? I can also probably. Yeah, I can tap on the mic still, I guess. Tongue clicks are a lot less consistent, Like, I can't make it sound exactly the same way every time. I don't know. I can kind of get a little bit. I'm just gonna tap on the mic. Take care of yourself. Where's the mic? Oh my god.